Morning everyone. Got the gonna keep working on that a bit later on. First thing though, this bike I was riding it yesterday, and she's got a flat. It doesn't actually feel like it's gone down. I'm almost pretty sure that because I got armadillos in the tube, and when I got home I pulled the thorn out, spun it round so that the armadillos can coat it. And I think it's actually fixed it, because that feels the same as what it was yesterday. So let's pump it up, give it a day, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so it's down to probably £10. So we'll just keep. I'm going to put 50 in, and we'll see how long that lasts. And if it starts coming down, then we'll fix it. I've got 40 in there. Just because there's no mark for 50, so we'll leave it at 40 and see how that goes. Alright, let's try this. It's been about 24 hours. I had 40 psi in there. I actually went out yesterday and got these. Pretty sure they're the right size, 27.5, yeah, and they're ultra thick. That's one tube in there, very thick. So just in case this doesn't work, I'm not going to keep putting normal tubes in. These are very thick thorn resistant tubes. I'm just hoping they've got a removable, yeah, I think they do, removable valve core, that way I can put some sealant in, but that is ultra thick, that, so I don't think you probably need it, but I'll probably put some in. I've got to find some good stuff. I don't know. I don't like the slime. I've used it twice and never sealed for me. So it's lost some, but really bugger all, absolutely nothing, and that's probably what fell out. So if I do that again, like that bit and on, yeah, it's a little bit under. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna seal that. What I might do is I'm planning on riding this tomorrow. Wow, look at that. That's only from one ride. I'm planning on riding this tomorrow morning and film it and not delete the video this time. I'm not going to do the same ride. It's going to be a different one. Just because it's too long and I don't want to do 260k rides in 1 week. So I'll do that big one again next week. Pick a nice day, nice cool day, cool morning, and we'll do that. So yeah, that was a shame. That was a really good video. That my missus watched it before I deleted it, and even she said, she goes, "Oh, that was a good one." But anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so I've got to charge this bike up actually, but it charges really fast. It's like 3 hours, it's full. It's got about 20% battery in it, so it should be fine. So anyway, that's that story. I'd like to pull, I mean, it's not a big, let's do it. I'm going to do it. I'm halfway, not halfway, I'm just getting ready to wire this bike rack up. But let's do this as I normally change my plans. Oh, that was loose. That's nice. This should come off. And also it's making a noise too. I think one of the brake discs is rubbing. Probably, oh, that'll be right like that. Just move this pedal. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, it's tight in here. I've got so much stuff I've got to get rid of. There we go. Make the stand go away. There we go. Okay, that can stay like that. What I do, I also want to change this valve in here, because I don't know if you noticed it yesterday when I was pumping it up, it was really hard to put air in. I think it's kind of blocked with the armadillos, I'm not sure. So we'll take, yeah, halfway through one job, start another, but that's okay. We'll get it done. So we want that thing. I've got heaps of valves, so I'll put a new valve in this and hopefully that will fix this problem. I reckon that's what it is. Yeah, I'll keep it out for now, just up here so I don't lose it. And we'll see if a new one fixes it. So I have no idea where that puncture was. I should have marked it, where that thorn went through. See, there's another one there. That's probably where it's leaking from, because it's not giving the armadillos a chance to come out. That's really bad. That was one right. That's probably thorn number 7, I'd say. Yeah, look at that. That was a good one. That would have hit the tube for sure. Better just make sure there's no other one. See, that's this stuff here is either sealant or duck poo. Nah, it's not poo. So there could even be another one under there. But nah, that's cool. Nothing there. There's another one there. Is that nah, all good. I'll take the tyre off anyway, and you'll be able to run your finger on the inside. And there's another one. There's 2 actually. One's worn down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that one. Yeah. That's one right down, and there's another one. Crazy. There it is. Okay, so let's take this off. In this bike, oh actually, should be in here too. There's some spare valves, and I should have some tyre levers. Must be in here. There we go. And this is why I kind of didn't want to do this job, because now I'm going to be tempted just to put those thorn-proof tyres in and be done with it. But I kind of want to see, there's a liner in here, and I want to see why the liner didn't do its job. But it's going to be hard because I don't know exactly where the original puncture was. So we'll see. I think this is how you're meant to do this. Yeah, this is not an educational video by any means. All my other bikes have been, except for this one and that one now, have been tubeless. You still got to do this, but not to fix a flat, because you can kind of fix it on the bike because there's no tube to fix. I've had this tyre off before and it wasn't so much a drama. I've broken the bead. Like that. Like that. Here we go. It's sticking out a bit now. That's better. There we go. So let's take, yeah, there's the liner, so let's have a look. Yeah, and it's really thin. Let's measure it. There's no puncture marks in it. Nah. So the thorn that did go through didn't even hit this. There's not one stretch mark or nah. It's not wide enough. See that? So put it on the rear tyre because it's pumped up. Oh, you can't even see it because of the thing on there. But this size is more suited for like a 700cc, nice thin gravel bike tyre. So I'll keep these and I'll put them in because that's got some meant for that tyre which are too thin. So I'm going to keep these. But you can see here if I overlay it, see it doesn't actually cover the. It's only really the smallest patch of where you're actually riding. It doesn't give it any side protection. So I will keep them and I'll put them in that bike, and then those ones can go in the bin because I don't have anything thinner that they'd go in. I was actually thinking to go to the bike shop today and go and get the Huffy's tyre liner, which is a lot thicker than that and a lot wide. It's got like a thick strip in the middle, and then it's got some wings on the edge that are probably even thicker than that. But the bit that you ride on is a lot thicker. So I'm thinking of doing that. And now that this has got a slow leak, I mean I could fix it and then reuse this, but what's the point when you've got a thorn-proof tyre? And I'll just go like that now and just see, because it's pretty sensitive, this part of your hand, and you can feel if there's any thorns still sticking through that. When you go and put a new tube on, pump it up and it pops it straight away if there's a thorn sticking right through. So you don't want to do that. Nah, all good. Can't feel anything. Yeah, if you use your finger you might miss it, unless you do a few passes, but nah, definitely nothing sharp coming through there. So, and you'll be able to see now, I reckon, because the armadillos would have come through and patched the hole. Again, can't see anything. No, that's weird. But when I pulled the thorn out, it definitely made you could hear the air coming out. So it's definitely gone through, unless it's like on the side. That's strange. No, can't see it. But yeah, that is a lot different. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, that'd be double the thickness. I was going to measure that liner as well. So, like just crossways, I can't really separate it to say halve that. So 1.55, and that's double thickness. And then this 3.65, so that's more than double the thickness. That, oh, I don't know what to do. And then this liner, 0.5 mil, not even 4.4. So if we got that thorn, oh, it just broke. So maybe it does do things, but nah, I'm gonna get the thicker one. I'll use this in this because I don't take that on grass or gravel. Even though it's a gravel bike, I don't go on gravel because I don't want to break my neck. So it's mainly footpaths, and I might cross a verge or something like that, but I'm not going bush with it. So that is probably okay for that because it's never going to get a flat, a grass flat anyway, like a thorn, because I'm not riding on grass. So yeah, they're still pumped up. Alright, I'm in two minds, I don't know what to do. See, there's not even any armadillos in here. Nope. So let's go the thorn-proof, bugger it. But I'm not gonna do it until I go to the bike shop and put a liner. I want to get a liner, so this is going to be a job for a bit later on, I think. Yeah, let's do that a bit later on. Let's get this thing wired up first, and then have a break, and then we'll go and see the bike man. Heat up now. 33-ish. It's meant to be hotter than that. I think it's going to get hotter later in the arvo, and it's the wind's picked up too. Bring a heap of hot air in. I've got to flip that around. I just finished that bike rack previous video, but yeah, I'm going to flip that around, just let it bake in the sun for a bit, because that's paint's still a bit fresh. So now I've just made a coffee, treated myself to a new, now that bike rack thing's finished, so I got a new work mat there. That's just puppy training pads. We had a heap of them left over from the dogs because they toilet trained real quick, so got a whole bag of them down there, so I just use them. Really good. If you drop any oil or anything, it really soaks it up, doesn't go through to the carpet, so all good. Task at hand right now is this Tannus stuff. I'm not looking forward to it. I just watched a couple videos. I watched one that Tannus made, and you know, it goes together really easy, and then I watched a couple independent people just on YouTube, and you know, they had a bit of dramas, but it wasn't too bad. I do have to trim it, so I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to film that, but pretty much just trim both of them down to this line that's here. Apparently then you put it, I'm going to do the front wheel because that's already off, and if it goes pretty smoothly, then I'm going to do the back wheel. See how we go. Why is my lights not on? The front wheel is really easy to take off. The back wheel is a lot harder. It's well, you got the chain, you got the it's not a quick release, you need spanners and stuff, so but we can do it. So gonna go on to that now. That's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna try and keep this video pretty short and sweet. That last video I made of the bike rack was like an hour and a half, and I tried trimming it down, but it just wouldn't make sense if I missed some steps, so I just left it. It's uploading right now, so it's like a 20 gig video, something like that, so sorry YouTube. Yeah, all good. So yeah, I'll get onto this and we'll see how we go, and I'll just highlight any little errors, any hard spots or anything that I have on the front tyre. And then yeah, like I said, if that goes smooth, I'm going to do the back today. I've got to get this battery on charge because I definitely want to go for a ride tomorrow. So all good. I'll let you know how I go. Now, from what I remember, you just put the tyre kind of just only on one side, and then feed in the liner. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, 2 minutes later, not even. That was pretty good. I haven't even gone to baby soap yet. Haven't needed to. So it's pretty much, see how it's sticking out, that means it's not centered, because it should be tucked in, and yeah, so I'll just work it up a bit, but I'm going to put the tube in first and then work it up. So it's going good so far, fingers crossed. Okay, I've been fighting with it for a while. It's just not made to have a thick puncture-proof tube. There is no way it's closing up when you get wherever you finish opposite the valve. You just cannot get this bead to pop back in. It goes from about there to there. If it was half that, you could stretch it, but you just cannot do it. Yeah, the tube is way too thick, and also I've noticed it sits pretty good, except for there. It's like the tube's too long now. It's not much, and it'll probably straighten out. Oh no, it won't. No, there's another kink there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and do, where are they? These ones. These are really thin, meant to be just as good as puncture-proof, thorn-proof things. I'm going to try that and give that a bash. It's a TPU tube, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Well, this one's going to fit because it's heaps thinner. It's just like a kid's party balloon that you make dogs and stuff out of, but apparently they're meant to be really good, so we'll keep going.
Right, that was a lot of work. Even with that thin tube, it's an effort to get it in there. The liner just takes up so much space in there. You're hard pressed for space at the best of times, and then you go and whack a big bit of foam in there like that. It went on, tube's pumped up. So now I've got a Presta valve here, and a Schrader valve at the back. And also I've just realised this, you can't take the core out of this. It's non-removable, so I'm not going to be able to get that sealant in, which is a bit of a shame, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Apparently this TPU liner stuff, I use that one. So I'll grab this new one. This is going to be for the back tyre now. So yeah, this one here, this is what I've just put in the front. Oh, where's the cap? I didn't get a nice green cap. Bugger. Yeah, no, I didn't get a cap for that. Yeah, so it's like paper. I don't get it, but I suppose it's what it's made out of, and that, I think that's the same stuff. Yeah, see, it doesn't want to go through. It just stretches it. I can feel it, but like a thorn is not that thick anyway. Yeah, see, and it hasn't broken it. You're not going to see it on this camera because the focus just doesn't work, but you just have to believe me. Yeah, look at that. You can see that. That still hasn't broken it. Well, this might be the stuff. We will see. And that's pretty pointy. The only other thing I've got is a scalpel. Yeah, see, that's gone through it. But I mean, that's a scalpel. That's pretty bloody sharp. And even then, it stretches before it goes. See that? Yeah. So, well, give it a shot. Yeah, the only thing that's going to be really crap is if it does break, I'm going to get stranded somewhere. So if I do go, I'm going to go for a ride tomorrow. It's only going to be a short one close by. That way, if something happens, I can get home. We will see. Yeah, I might just do a few laps around the block just to make sure it's all good. It's probably not going to go, and then when I do go for a big long ride, it's going to go. But I mean, nothing's going to touch that tube. That Tannus is you know. Shame about them. What's the name? The Thornproof, that would have been cool. But I mean, if you're running Thornproof, you probably won't need the Tannus. So yeah, much of a muchness. I should put this in the rear with no Tannus and just see what's better. But look, if I'm going to go to the trouble of taking the rear tyre off, I might as well. I've got the Tannus. I might as well just put it in. So I'll do it now. As much as I don't, there's powder, there's baby powder all over the place. I had to use heaps of it. It's the only way it was going to go on. But yeah, I'll leave it there. There's no point watching me do another one because that's hard work. That. So yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll do a review. I'm going to go for a ride tomorrow, so I'll probably bring the camera with me anyway, and we'll talk about it more then and see how long it lasts. I'm not hopeful. I don't know. It just doesn't look right being that thin, but. We'll see. Righto, catch you later. Righto, this has turned into a bigger job than usual, as usual. Rear tyres off, that was a bit of a pain. It was like stuck on one side, but anyway, all good. I had to take the chain off, and the chain was filthy black, grease and grime and sand and shit and everything stuck to it. So I gave it a quick clean. It's going to go in here now. Just waiting for it to heat up and do the usual wax job on it. So I've got the wax over here heating up. I've only just turned that on, so that's not going to be ready to go. I cleaned all this out. That's the rear rim. So the sprocket or cassette is all nice and clean with brake cleaner. No dirt on that. The only other thing I've got to clean is the front chainring. I'll do that outside when it cools off a bit because it's getting hot out there. Yeah, so I might as well do it while everything's off, and then it's done. It's going to be a late one tonight, but anyway, I'll still put the battery on charge. But yeah, so cleaning the chain, then I'll wax it. While that's happening, because it's going to be probably 10 minutes in here. I can't have this running while I'm filming because it just the ultrasonic sends the camera stupid. So 10 minutes in there, that's probably got another 10-15 before it actually melts. Then the chain will go in there for half an hour. Then it's going to have to cool off for a bit because it's really hot. So while that's all happening, I'll get this done with the new green tube and Tannus in, hopefully. And then by the time that's back on the bike, the chain should be ready to go on the bike, and hopefully it'll be charged by then. I'll give myself about 2 hours. It's actually probably going to take 3 or 4 hours to charge up, so I might actually take the battery out of the bike and go and charge it somewhere else, but all good. That's all that's happening, so yeah, I better pull my finger out because it's going to be a late one. Anyway, I'll flick it back on for some updates and we'll see how we go. I haven't broken anything yet or scratched anything, so fingers crossed it all goes. I tried using this pulley thing to like lift it. I was trying to hang it just so it was a bit easier to work on, because you kind of lift the bike and push the wheel out at the same time. That's why I was having dramas. I've got a stand, like a bracket thing, but it's out there and it's so hot out there, so it's going to have to happen in here and on the floor. But it worked, it came out, so all good. Okay, a bit of an update. Just checked the thermometer, it's just cracked 35 degrees, so yeah, a bit of a warm one. I've got the wheels back on, Tannus front and rear, TPU thin plastic bag, I don't even know if it's going to work, tube in front and rear. Connected the motor back up, the chain's still off, so that's all clean. I've just got to clean this bit, which I'm going to do. I'm going to put a bucket under it and try and do it in here. Whether you do it inside or outside, it's going to make a mess, so I'll just do it in here with a bucket. I've got the chain, so that's had about 20 minutes or 10 minutes for the first go. Then I tipped it out because it was a bit dirty, and then I put a new batch of wax and grease remover in and did it again, and a bit of terps because I ran out of wax and grease, so whatever you got doesn't matter. And now it's really clean, so that when I took it out that last time after 10 minutes, so I had 10 minutes the first go, 10 minutes the second go, it was still pretty clean. It was a little bit cloudy, but it was clean, so that's fine. And then I just bundled it up and tipped acetone over it, so that's all good to go now. It's ready to go in the wax, but stupid me had it on warm, not high, so I flicked it over it. It's getting there. Another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and that should be all just one. Should be all clear. I've got the links there. You don't have to do the links. I'll leave them there so I don't lose them. Yeah, so when that's clear, chain will go in, half an hour in there, and we're good. But yeah, bike went back together well. The rear, it was still hard to get the tyre on the rim right at the end, as hard as that. But so what I did was, when the tyre was off the rim, I got the baby powder, got the baby talcum powder over there, and I'd put it all inside the tyre. Then I got the Tannus in my hand and I put talcum powder all over that as well, and then put it all in, so that way you've got talcum powder between the Tannus and the tyre, and it all went together much easier than this one, probably half the amount of time, not even. And then I got the tube and I pumped a bit of air in the tube, and I got talcum powder all over that. It's all over the floor. I'm slipping and sliding everywhere. So I think that's the way to do it. And then you got to let the air out of that tube. You can use it to get in there. I just used it to get the shape so I can put some talcum powder on it, then put it in, and then let the air out, because you need every single last bit of room you can get it squash to get that tyre on. It's a real pain. So I'm hoping it's gonna last now. So I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm not gonna go far. I got to look at a map and see where we're gonna go. I don't even want to go to Watton Park, because that's like a 30k round trip, and if something happens, that's a long walk back. So I don't even want to go that far. I may just go south, which is all just suburbs, but just zigzag through the suburbs a bit. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. That way, if something happens, I can walk back pretty quickly. Oh, not quickly, still going to take ages, but yeah, I've got stuff to fix it. I've got a pump. I've got the CO2 things if I need to pump it up, or a hand pump, and I've got patches for these tubes. But yeah, after doing that, I don't see how I could. I mean, I could do it. It's going to take a while to do it on, you know, like out somewhere. As long as you've got these things, you're sweet. You definitely need them. They're the levers. You need at least 2. Oh, there's a chain. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I'll get back to you once I get the chain back on. Or actually, no, I probably won't. I'm going to go inside because that's still 20 minutes away. I'm going to go. Oh, the battery's on charge too. I'm going to go inside, edit this video, and that way it's all done and dusted. But really, all I'm going to do is clean that front chainring and put the chain back on, and she's good to go. Any dramas, I'll pick it up tomorrow when I go for a ride, and we'll talk about it then. Catch you later. Thanks for watching.